Ready, set, go.
Hey guys, thanks for stopping on by, and on your way out, please hit that like and subscribe button. Hey everyone, Chalk here, and today I'm going to show you I have two different examples to show you, but my easy way to get easy wins on the new Battle Royale mode or Survival mode on Naruto Shinobi Striker. So for me, I'm going with healing as a main. That's what I do. I'm very used to having to evade attackers, jumping on the walls, so that's kind of my plan. Now one thing, if you guys didn't know, if you guys hover on the walls, you will notice that it makes it much more difficult for opposing players to find you and target you. So that's kind of the goal that I use, the plan that I use, and yeah, I steal kill, man. That's how I do it. I use my little tags. I do have some skill when it comes to fighting people one-on-one or running from two-on-one. You know, the 4v4s definitely have taught me skills on how to do that. And yeah, it's about, for me, sticking and moving. And I've played a total of 6 rounds. 5 of them at this time, 6 rounds, 5 of them I've done as a healer, and 4 of those I've won. So, I haven't won them all, but on my live stream, I'm sorry about it. I ripped my live stream directly off of YouTube because I wasn't recording, and it looks really awful, and I do apologize. But my advice to you guys is keep track of your opponents, their HP. Don't worry about the scoreboard. If you are using healer, use the abilities that you are most comfortable with. I'm using Palm Stage Jutsu and Cellular. It's Sakura's move. I forget which one it is. They did nerf it, but when you're healing yourself, that nerf doesn't take effect, so that works just fine. I'm using standard healing clothes where the top chest is a heal, the bottom is reducing the damage taken by ninjutsus, which works really well when you're going against the majority of classes. And I rely on also using my ultimate. The ultimate that I have is Sadara's ultimate, which does a fair bit of damage. I did not get the one shot that I was hoping for when I did use it, and it does tend to heal me, but you know, not the greatest. But my whole strategy on it is keeping myself alive like I normally would, and reaping them sweet rewards of other people's work. Now, I also did a ranged run, and I did a couple of them, and I wasn't too thrilled. I took some advice from some people, and they told me to do this ability or that ability, and I didn't really like it. I'm not really a ranged player, so I did my own build, and B, I'm not the greatest ranged player at all. So I'm sure if anybody were to take any part of this away, who's halfway decent at range, you'd probably get a lot more wins. I was told to use the regular kunai. I say don't do that. I say use the demon shuriken. Just fighting people who were ranged and they use that naturally, you know, has that knockback. Then fireball jutsu is really good to use, of course, great tracking. I used size lions, worked pretty well. I took advice saying to use the heavy button or Y to spam that, and I don't agree with that one. You can use it definitely, but just knowing your surroundings, sticking to the wall if possible, and sniping or kill stealing is gonna definitely benefit you. You're ranged, so obviously you know you don't have that much health, so grabbing those scrolls are gonna come in handy. And other than that, mash some buttons, hit the ultimate. I use reanimation. Man, I forgot what it was called. I use reanimation jutsu, and I was able to catch a couple, boost up my score there to first place just for a little bit. I ended up in second. Again, I don't main this as a class, and actually most of the time I don't even have that in my build, so Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like, subscribe on the way out, and I have been Chalk.